Hey y'all, Tremor back here again. And to make a long story short, I do want to apologize for how long it's actually been since I've actually even made a video. Just to let you all know, and like I said, I've said it plenty of times, I am a student. And this year has just been stressful. Like I said, when you all get to high school, it is a different story. You'd be surprised by some of the stuff that goes on, the workload, just a lot of different things. And I actually have 2 AP classes, so I have 2 AP tests coming up in like literally 3 days. So yeah, I had to take this Friday. So you're talking about I have a lot to do, and not only that, all of us do, and it's just very stressful sometimes. But like I said, I'm just gonna talk about this. So recently, Avengers Endgame came out. All right, and you're probably wondering what in the world, Trenton. Don't spoil it. Don't say anything. Well, you guys are okay because I'm not gonna spoil it because other people spoiled it for me. Now, you're probably wondering, what in the world am I talking about? Well, to make a long story short, people told me major parts of the story, major parts of the movie, and I don't know, man. It really, like, it bothered me, all right? Some people just blatantly told me this, like, while I'm trying to do work. People, and, like, I'm literally trying to help a person out with their AP project. And it's like, I had to literally cover my ears. I had to do everything in order to stop from hearing those spoilers because I still haven't seen the movie, and I apologize for not seeing the movie. But like I said, I've just had such a busy time. Like last week, my brother graduated from college, so I already had a busy weekend because a family came in, and just a lot of other things that happened. But even like I had to get one of my classmates to watch. Not even necessarily I had to make him watch. I was like, yo, the Spiderman Far From Home trailer just came out, and he's like, oh man. So I'm like, bruh, he decides to watch it. I'm like, bro, just tell me if they show any major spoilers, because they actually had a spoiler warning before the actual trailer even starts from Tom Holland. So yeah, I literally only saw like a quick second of the real trailer, and I had to cut it off because I have not seen the Endgame, right? And so yeah, we're talking about a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on around this movie. This is one of the top grossing films, even on its opening week. Not only that, there's been a lot of chaos. Like, this one kid got spoiled the movie, so the movie gets spoiled for him. He straight up punches another student. All right, now obviously I didn't react like that. So you're probably wondering, what in the world, Trenton, are you even going to talk about? To make a long story short, yeah, I'm going to talk about considering other people's feelings. Now, this has been a video that's been in the works for quite a while because I'm just, when I make a video, I try to like have a nice collective time, try to think about what I'm going to say, so nothing bad happens, nothing wrong is said. And, nothing offensive or insulting is said. So I have to think about my videos and what I'm going to say before I actually even produce the video and, upload it to YouTube. Because, like I said, I want to make sure that all people are welcome to my channel and want to actually, just hear something positive. But, like I said, there are a lot of things that have happened with this movie coming out. And like I said, I've been spoiled with the movie. I wanted to come inside the movie theater with literally no reaction. I wanted to come in just natural. I wanted to understand. I wanted to just get an amazing experience. But you know what? I'm probably still going to have a good time, but at the same time, it's like people already spoiled it for me. So, and you're probably wondering, well, how does this go inside of this idea of considering other people's feelings? Well, yeah, think about it. People didn't consider my feelings when they just spoiled the movie. They said, okay, I'm going to spoil this for Trenton to get some excitement and get some enjoyment out of this, because there are legitimate people who spoiled the movie who spoiled the movie for me just to have some fun and just to feel good, and it's terrible. I think you're not even considering your own feelings. You are, but you aren't, because if you're spoiling the movie for somebody else, well, you're considering your feelings because it's like, I want to do something. I want to make I want to make myself happy, but then at the same time, you're not really truly considering your feelings because you're being negative. Like, think about it, all right? And so the major points in this idea that I'm going to tell you all, or this theme, is that when it comes to considering other people's feelings, you have to truly think about how it will affect that person, or the effects of not considering a person's feelings. And I'm talking about everything. This is why I say, when you all make it to high school, you will understand. Like, I mean it. You all will truly understand all the stuff I've been talking about. Because you'd be surprised by some of the crazy stuff that happens in high school. Like, even with your friends, people who you think were friends. No, I'm telling you, it is a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. And so my thing is, like, you have to really be able to consider other people's feelings, because you have to, at the end of the day, think about yourself. This idea of empathy. So the idea of empathy is being able to empathize, or being able to feel the same way that another person feels, by experiencing the same thing. So, for example, a person gets their leg broken. Another person gets their leg broken. That person will be able to truly understand how that person feels because they've gotten their leg broken too. However, sympathy, which is the opposite of empathy, and empathy is the opposite of sympathy is just simply, hey, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry for what happened to you. So it's like somebody breaks a leg, person who hasn't broken a bone their whole life. It's like, hey, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. So you understand what I'm saying now, right? You have to really have this idea of empathy, even when you may not have felt that same feeling. You kind of have to really be considerate of that other person because you don't really know how it's going to affect that person. It can affect that person in a negative way, in a positive way, because when you're considering another person's feelings, you have to understand that the outcome is not really understood until the outcome is actually given. All right? So that's what I'm saying. You really have to be conscious about the actions that you make as a person because you never know, like I said, how that can affect the other person, how it can affect you. You have to be careful of your actions, what you say, what you do, the choices that you make, just a lot of different things because you never know how they will actually impact a person rather than just you. Because that also comes to the idea of selfishness. You can't just be selfish and try to do everything for yourself and always be concerned about yourself, like narcissism. You have to be concerned about other people. You have to care about other people, because there are a lot of people that may care for you. You really have to consider other people's feelings. And yeah, that was pretty quick, y'all. But like I said, Strum more back here again. Please don't spoil the end game for me. Don't spoil it in the comments. Consider other people's feelings because, like I said, man, I've had a crazy week. I've had a crazy past few weeks. Life has just been something else, man. But Strum more back here again. I'll see y'all later. Peace.